Hey everyone, hello from Tokyo. This is Gail, your well-being coach, presenting the Wednesday Wellness Tips. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, of course this is happening, it always happens like this? Maybe it's when something goes wrong, a plan falls apart, someone disappoints you, or you make the same mistake again, and almost automatically your mind says, see, this is just how it goes for me. It sounds harmless or even logical, like you're just noticing a pattern. But what if I told you this might actually be a form of superstition? Not the kind with black cats and broken mirrors, a quieter one, a more convincing one. The belief that because something has happened before, it will always happen that way. Let's slow this down. When you say, it always happens like this, are you really describing reality? Or are you simplifying it? Because in truth, life is messy, complex, variable, unpredictable. But your brain doesn't like uncertainty, so it creates patterns, stories, shortcuts that make the world feel more predictable. And one of these shortcuts is turning sometimes into always. Maybe a few relationships didn't work out and your mind turns that into I always end up with the wrong people. Maybe a few things didn't go your way and it becomes nothing ever works out for me. Maybe you made the same mistake more than once and now it's I always mess things up. Do you see what's happening? A handful of experiences becomes a fixed identity, a rule, a certainty. And here's the problem. Once your brain believes it always happens like this, it starts looking for proof. It filters what you notice. It highlights what confirms the story and ignores what doesn't. So the pattern feels more and more real, more and more true, even if it's not the full picture. And over time, something subtle but powerful happens. You stop expecting things to change. You stop being surprised. You might even stop trying in the same way. Because why would you if it always ends up like this? This is how a simple thought turns into a limitation. But here's the key. It always happens like this is not a fact. It's a conclusion your mind has drawn. And like any conclusion, it can be questioned. So next time you notice that thought, pause and challenge it. Ask yourself, always? Really? Every single time? No exceptions? You'll often find that the answer is no. There were different outcomes, different moments, different possibilities. They just didn't stand out as much. Then try shifting the language. Instead of it always happens like this, say sometimes this has happened before. Notice the difference. One feels fixed, the other leaves room for change, for new outcomes, for you to respond differently. Because the moment you move from always to sometimes, you reopen possibility, and that changes how you feel. Less stuck, less certain in a negative way, more open. So today, pay attention to this hidden superstition, the one that sounds like logic, the one that feels like truth. It always happens like this. And the next time it shows up, don't just accept it. Get curious about it. Because maybe it doesn't always happen like this. Maybe it's just a story your mind has been repeating. If you find this video helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next week. And in the meantime, remember to be your favorite self. Bye.